What's up, crypto fam? What's up, XRP fam? How's everybody doing out there? Hope everyone's doing well, holding strong, stuffing your Halloween bags full of XRP goodies. Guys, let's go ahead and dive into this Ripple pool and see what we have going on today.
It's different, but it's very pretty out here. I believe they're setting up the flag now.
So currently the CoinFairValue of XRP has dropped down to 21.5 cents almost. I think the last time we checked was around 22. And we have the market price sitting around 25.78. Fair values displayed here are based on the current usage of each coin. They don't contain speculation on future variations of their usage. We leave speculation to investors. Market data is refreshed every 10 minutes. Fundamental data is refreshed every hour. CoinFairValue.com. Currently, they have the fair value of XRP around 21.69. Bitcoin fair value at around 8,360. And we have the market price at around 11,000. Moving on, Ripple partner SBI Holding to hold a security token offering this month. Japanese financial service company SBI Holdings announced today that it will raise funds by holding a security token offering using the iBit blockchain platform from Boostry. Instead of conventional stocks and corporate bonds, the blockchain tech Boostry came into being after Japanese firms Nano Holdings and Nano Research Institute established this blockchain platform, especially for the exchange of digital securities. And earlier this year, SBI launched its S-Coin platform, which allows governments and corporations to issue digital tokens via the Corda blockchain network from R3. And we know Corda and R3 is linked in with the RippleNet and XRP. Guys, we have Kate Winslet to star in a cryptocurrency movie about OneCoin Ponzi scheme. Oscar winner Kate Winslet will be starring in an upcoming movie about the cryptocurrency Ponzi scheme OneCoin, according to Deadline publication, which specializes in entertainment and Hollywood news. The movie is called Fake and is based on the book by Jed McAdam and Douglas Thompson, which tells the true life story of McAdam's involvement with OneCoin's Ponzi scheme. McAdams will executive produce the film. So we have a movie coming out about a cryptocurrency Ponzi scheme. And I don't know if this sheds any good light on the cryptocurrency space. I think this just creates more FUD, pushes the masses away from cryptocurrencies. In the cryptocurrency space, and the movie is about a Ponzi scheme. It looks like they're still trying to scare away those people who aren't into cryptocurrencies. But luckily, we're part of that 1%, and our bags are already packed, guys. Brian Brooks, the U.S. top regulator and acting currency controller, made a notable debut, saying banks should provide Bitcoin and cryptocurrency custody services for their customers. Banks should take action. In July, the Currency Supervisor Office issued a document stating that banks can hold cryptocurrencies on behalf of their customers. It was stated in the document that banks have to meet the financial service needs of their customers today, and that tens of millions of Americans have cryptocurrencies today. Since then, several U.S. banks have shown interest in the idea. Brooks, the former manager of the cryptocurrency exchange Coinbase, believes the purpose of this document is to enlighten cryptocurrencies and to acknowledge that they are a class of assets that many customers want to have. And if these banks don't start jumping on board, guys, we already know that XRP is already working. You have a wallet address, you have a Pay ID or a crypto.com address. I can send you cryptocurrency right now. So if these banks don't want to jump on board, it looks like, I guess Ripple will have to become their own bank. Other banks don't want to do it, then I think it's time that the fintech companies come in and take over and give the people what they want. We want to move value instantly. We want to move value without a middleman, and we want to be able to be our own banks. We want to be able to send money 24/7, and we want to be able to send micropayments into countries that maybe can't afford the fees, the high fees of normal banking. Tired of going through Western Unions. We're tired of going through the MoneyGrams. We just want a direct line. We can do it today, so if they don't want to jump on board, it works now. We can just start using it ourselves, become pretty much our own banks. Let me know what you guys think about that. BYOB, guys. This is why we're in the cryptocurrency space. because we don't trust these middlemen that are providing these services for us. We don't trust the banks. We don't trust the people printing the money. We know that cryptocurrency is finite. 100 billion XRP that exists will be the only XRP that will exist. You can't print no more. And in fact, every time it's used, the fee is burned away. So guys, talk about the future of currency. It's already here. What we have in XRP, it's 1,000 times cheaper, 1,000 times faster than those top cryptocurrencies. Plus they're working with regulators, they're working with banks. It's just a matter of time. And if banks don't take action, I think Ripple and XRP should take action. And just, do they even really need the banks? I mean, the banks need them more than anything, right? Brian Brooks, pretty much like a cryptocurrency school.
So that you can think up front about what your priorities are and then optimize for legal compliance in the lightest weight way possible. Let's go to the next. Begin by saying that you, for those of you who are right at the startup phase, as I assume most of you are in this crypto startup school, you're going to make some early choices early on that are going to affect your viability legally down the road. And so I'm going to assume that all of you have three things in mind. And the question is, where are you in your journey? And which things do you need to optimize for at which point, right? So all of you are building networks of some kind that you hope to.
Crypto Startup School. Guys, if you want to check this out, I'll have a link down below. Learn how to build a cryptocurrency company. The course videos from a crypto startup school held in the spring of 2020 are now available to all. You guys can check out these videos if you guys want to dive deeper and learn a little bit more about maybe possibly starting up your own crypto company. Learn how to build a crypto company, Crypto Startup School. Also, shout out to XRP_Crow status. He put out an amazing graph here. The largest and most comprehensive poll ever conducted in the XRP community. 30 polls, 1,000 community members participated, 5 main categories. And here goes the poll right here. We have the demographics, the age, gender, employment status, where do you live. We have when the first time you invested in XRP. It looks like a lot of us are pretty much scattered out. 2017, 18, 19, 20. There's a good balance there. Where did you first hear about XRP? Most of us on the internet, over 50%. Why did you choose XRP? I want to get rich. Almost 70% of us. 15% says it's good for payments, and another 15 say it's good, love the technology. How much XRP do you hold? The majority of us hold around 10,000 to 50,000 XRP. If you are a new investor trying to buy into XRP and you don't know how much you should get, here goes a good graph. Make your decision. And I would say that's a good average bag to hold, anywhere in between here, 10 and 50K. I think that's a good bag. Or anything, if you guys are just starting and you just want to get your feet into the game, I would start off with at least 1,000. Not financial advice, guys. Are you a trader and investor? Most of us are long-term investors. We are holding for that third moonshot. What percentage of your whole portfolio is XRP? Looks like majority of us are either all in or over 50% of our portfolio, and our bags are stuffed into XRP. Pretty cool. If you guys want to check the rest of this out, you even ask about your favorite Ripple employees, favorite content creators. Got James Rule down here for favorite researcher in diverse XRP news, crypto investing, and others. The community, XRP Community Poll. You guys want to check this out, I'll have the link down below. And yeah, it doesn't look, I don't know if this was on sale or not, but you guys can still check this out if you want. He has other ones. If you guys want to purchase a poster, he has other posters on here as well. And also, if you guys would like to get onto the community poster, you guys can just hit up status on Twitter. It's at STEDAS. And you guys can pick up a poster and throw it on your wall. It's a cool community poster. Has a whole bunch of different ones too you can check out. I'll have the links down below. That pretty much wraps up the news and what I had for you guys today. Now we're going to jump into this chart and give you guys a quick update on this. I just wanted to show you that these cycles, when the next halving starts, you see the green is the bull runs. The green is the bull runs. You see the bear markets tend to run a little bit longer. As far as this Bitcoin halving cycles, you can see this green part. Once it finishes, we go into that bear market. And once the bear market finishes, the next halving comes into play. and that's when the new cycle starts. You can see here, this green box is our current estimation for our current bull run. There's not much time for this pattern, this bull run cycle to finish. There's only about October to next October, so maybe a year and a few months for this thing to complete the bull run cycle and then drop into the bear market cycle until the next halving around May 2024, somewhere around here. Like I said, this pattern, I believe, must complete somewhere between now and the beginning of 2022. This thing needs to complete, so this fractal needs to complete within this time frame right here. It could go a little bit longer, but the way I'm seeing it, you know, maybe a year and a few months before the bull run needs to complete, and then goes into the bear cycle leading up to the next start, 2024, the next Bitcoin halving. As you can see here, the cycle finishes and then the next cycle starts, bull run, then it goes into the bear market cycle, and then the next one coming up into 2024 is when the cycle will reset. So like I said, there's not much time for this fractal to complete. We've been holding long enough. Some of us have been holding all the way back here to the peak of the last bull run, and we've held all the way through this, So why sell now, guys, when we're right there? A few more months before we start to see some action. And I think that our first move that we need to be looking out for is in the 33 to 34 cent range and the 48 to 50 cent range. Once we get up into these ranges, guys, I think it's a go time, and we're gonna see some volatile moves to the upside and possibly hit our first moonshot by the end of this year. And then going into the next year, going into the end of next year, we'll finish off the bull cycle. Going into 2022, we should be ending the cycle somewhere around there. That way the cycle has time to complete this bear cycle. As you see here, it needs time to complete the bear cycle to the next halving. And the same thing, we went to the bear cycle into the next halving, and then bull run, bear market halving, bull run, bear market halving. We're in October, and this thing has about a year and a few months to complete. So hold on to your horses, hold on to your rocket seats, keep buckled in, keep stuffing those bags, guys. There's not much time left on this cycle, and whether the price goes down or not doesn't matter, because we're not here to sell at 18 cents. We're not here to sell at 15 cents. We're here for these big gangs up here. So the prices down here shouldn't matter if you guys know where we're headed, and we're headed up to these moonshots. We're headed towards that bull market, and the bulls are coming, guys. Here's the Bitcoin one projection from the last bull runs, and it's the same thing. About a year and a few months for this bull cycle to complete before it goes into the bear cycle leading up to the next halving, and then the cycle will restart. One more thing that I wanted to go over: what would a Bitmex less crypto market mean? 11 days have passed since the FTC issued its indictment against Bitmex senior management. However, despite its legal troubles, the popular crypto exchange continues to operate with respectable daily trading volumes. This fuels the question: how important is Bitmex really to the larger crypto ecosystem? Now, worst case scenario, if the accused are found guilty, the exchange assets could be seized, accounts frozen, and all trading activities suspended. However, for now, that is unlikely to happen, especially since Bitmex has been quick to defend its actions, despite the fact that it has moved much of its senior leadership. Assets could be seized and accounts frozen and all trading activities suspended. We're still in an unregulated space. As you guys have seen currently, more and more news of regulatory frameworks and new rules for cryptocurrencies and blockchains. This is why, especially now in this time, it is not safe to keep your cryptocurrencies on an exchange. You want to keep your cryptocurrencies in your own possessions. You want to have access to your private keys, or in this cryptocurrency space for that reason only. That way we can own our own stuff. We don't need a middleman. We don't need to be worrying about somebody taking our money, taking our cryptocurrencies, because we own the private keys, especially now in this unregulated space where we're looking for regulations to come out. You can wake up tomorrow and the exchange you're using is shut down, and say you have a couple thousand XRP on there and it's frozen. You can't move it. You don't know what's going to happen. Maybe the bull run pops off and your coins are still sitting there and you can't do nothing about it because you weren't in the ownership of your cryptocurrencies. and you were earning a few percentages on an exchange, and suddenly they got shut down because regulations came and you were still holding on the exchanges, and now you can't do nothing about it. But if you had it on a hardware wallet where you own the private keys, you will be safe and sound. Nothing can happen, whether those crypto exchanges shut down, whether new regulations or new frameworks came into place, it wouldn't matter, because you would still be in the ownership of your cryptocurrency and you would still own your private keys. But for the most part, keep your crypto off the exchanges, buy what you need and get it off. Especially now in this time, I don't think it's worth the percentages of earning, staking, or rewards. But if that's something you want to do it at your own risk. But in my opinion, as we're getting closer to regulations, anything can happen. These exchanges can get shut down within a blink of an eye, and all your cryptocurrency holdings are gone, or they're left in limbo until they figure that out. But I wouldn't even risk it. Get it off the exchange. If you don't like the Ledger Nano, you guys can get the Ellipal Titan. This is my favorite one right here that I use. It also, you can get the package deal that comes with the metal pneumatic case. So that way, if something were to happen to your device, say you had your keys written down on a paper and something were to happen, it burned, something happened to the paper, you wouldn't be able to get your keys back, but you can get one of these metal pneumatic cases and store your keys. That way, if there was ever an extreme accident, a fire or something were to happen, your keys would still be locked safe in this case. Lock it up and buried it in the back somewhere. That way, your private keys are stored safe and you are ready to go. Always have a backup plan. Always have your keys backed up, because those are the most important part of the cryptocurrency space, is securing your assets, securing your private keys, and becoming your own bank. We don't need no middleman anymore. One last thing is, don't fall victim for cryptocurrency scams. Don't send your cryptocurrency anywhere. If somebody's asking you to send cryptocurrency, it's probably a scam. The only place you should be sending cryptocurrency is to your hardware device, onto your ledger, or onto your Ellipal, or wherever you store it. Keep it offline. Make sure you have your private keys. Make sure you have your private keys backed up. Don't send cryptocurrency to anybody that you don't know. And matter of fact, don't send it to anybody if it's not your address. Continue to stay safe out there. Continue to hold strong. I'm not a financial advisor, but you know what I'm stuffing my bags with, and it's XRP. And I'm waiting for this cycle to complete so I can cash out a nice bag. And I will see you on XRP Island for the moonshot parties. So I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, wherever you are, and continue to stay bullish out there. I'll see you in the next one. Bagman out. Peace out.
The nature of how an XRP transaction works, though, it's 1,000 times faster than Bitcoin. It's so fast.